Welcome back to Midlife Trucker, where your host Tom Bell, former suit-wearing VP turned road warrior, spills the beans on trucking with a side of snark. You've seen the news coverage of Aurora's self-driving trucks now operating without a safety driver in Texas. But how many of you have actually visited Aurora.tech and looked into what they're really trying to do? Spoiler alert, it's not just about delivering cargo. They're scheming to slap their tech into every big rig on the highway. Buckle up because I'm about to get sassy with some silicon-powered truth bombs. So Aurora's out here flexing with their Aurora driver. Fancy tech that makes trucks drive themselves. The internet's buzzing like my CB radio on a Friday night about their driverless runs between Dallas and Houston. But let's cut the crap. Aurora's not dreaming of being the next FedEx. Their real hustle is licensing this tech to truck makers like Volvo and PACCAR. Why own the trucks when you can own the brains inside them? It's like selling the recipe instead of baking the cake. Now I know what you're thinking. Tom, you traded boardrooms for blacktop and now you're hyping robot trucks? Hear me out. I've seen human drivers do some wild stuff. Cutting lanes like they're auditioning for Fast and Furious, or pouring coffee at 70 miles per hour. Aurora's tech? It's got first light LiDAR that sees 450 meters ahead. That's like Superman's X-ray vision. But for deer crossing the road at midnight, humans? We're lucky if we spot a speed trap before the lights flash. Devil's advocate here. I've spent 5 years dodging chaos on the blacktop, and I'll tell you, humans are the weak link. We get tired, distracted, or just plain cocky. Aurora's computers, they follow the code like a dog chasing a bone. No road rage, no texting, no, I'll just finish this burger at 70 miles per hour. Their site brags about an 11-second reaction time advantage over humans. 11 seconds. That's enough time for me to finish a coffee and a bad joke. And don't come at me with that butt jobs horse sob story. Progress doesn't stop for nostalgia. Back in the 1950s, elevator operators were living the dream, chauffeuring folks up and down buildings. Then someone invented a button, and poof, those jobs went the way of the dodo. Did we cry about it? No, we pushed the damn button and moved on. Aurora's partnering with big dogs like Werner and Snyder to prove this tech. They're not replacing drivers overnight. They're making trucks smarter so we can focus on the regional and short-haul stuff and getting home for that kid's softball game. Now let's get real. Is Aurora's tech perfect? Hell no. Any gearhead knows software can glitch. Remember when your GPS told you to drive into a lake? And yeah, licensing tech sounds sexy. But what happens when every truck's got Aurora's brain? Are we all just renting their code like some dystopian Netflix subscription? I'm not drinking all the Kool-Aid, but here's the kicker. Are we better off sharing the road with a semi driven by computers that will follow their programming, obeying speed limits, using turn signals, and following lane restrictions, than that driver fresh out of a 3-week CDL school with his trainer asleep in the bunk? Aurora's safety pitch, backed by third-party experts and millions of autonomous miles, makes me think they are the future of OTR trucking. Meanwhile, I'm still dodging yahoos who signal with their middle finger. So there you have it, folks. Aurora's not just hauling freight. They're hauling a vision to license their tech and make trucks smarter than your average road rager. Love it or hate it, the future's coming faster than a tailgater in my blind spot. Drop a comment. You team human or team robot? Smash that like button, subscribe to Midlife Trucker, and check out Aurora.tech for the nerdy details. Until next time, keep it witty, keep it gritty, keep on trucking, and make sure you're enjoying every day at work.